as I finish off with whatever I wanted to say tonight, I wanted to complete with this following video, which is important. I think for us as guys, one, it's, as you can see from the title of the video, is like why I don't like dealing with whores. And when I say dealing with whores on a sexual level, I have no problem talking to them. I have no problem giving them maybe water or something of that sort. I have no problem with that. But when it comes to sexual things, no way. And I'm not saying that as if I see myself higher than them. No. And it's not even a matter of them being destructive or being sick. It's not even that. My perspective of life is this, and I will not say this to tell you what to do and not what to do. But if you think my points resonate with yours, fine. Listen and listen to me, and I think you'll understand. In my opinion, with whores or men who deal with whores, I mean, it's fine. One, you're not my brother, you're not my dad, maybe you're not even my cousin. So who cares if you sleep with some ratchet girl in the street? It's not me who's going to, judge you. No one has to be judged by me or you. No one cares, no one is watching. But I'll say this: as much as you might deal with a whore, an undercover whore, or like a whore who tells you she's a whore, whoever it might be, and you know this girl is a whore, but you end up continuing to you continue to, for a really long period of time, you understand, knowing fully well she is a whore. And not long before you, maybe a day before you guys had done that thing, she was with another man and he did the same thing. And even though he might have wore a condom, you might think, no, this is different, he wore a condom, so I'm telling you, personally, I view things like sex as something that is very sacred or sacred, whatever it might be. Because one, you and the other guy are touching each other. You understand? His dick was there and you are there. So even though he might have worn a condom, you guys are touching on a figurative perspective, not literally, but on a figurative, on another dimension. Doesn't that make you gay? Aren't you gay? I'm not saying that you shouldn't bring balance to the force and not have fun with whores. It's up to you. Trust me, I've had fun with whores for a certain period of time, and I did it and I didn't like it. It wasn't up to me. Perhaps maybe that's not me. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know. And maybe I dealt with a whore and I never knew. Who knows? But I can never be in a position, like, it feels so uneasy to me. Even right now when I'm talking, I feel uneasy. Because one, you guys are touching peepees from another dimension. Doesn't that make you gay? And then you say, you tell other people that if you sleep with a guy, you are gay. No, you're also gay. You're also gay. There's no difference between you and a gay man. Same thing. You guys, your peepees are touching from another figurative and rather dimension, and then you claim of having fun, and also you're robbing your energy, and actually you're mixing souls with other men that are present in her body. Because when you look at a woman who's a whore, an undercover whore or a whore, you can just feel it. You can just see it in her eyes. Like you can see it in her eyes. She's a whore, and you don't want to really escalate things. And if you have to hit it, you hit it like not being happy. You're like, why did you do it? Because I had to do it. And if you had to, maybe you never wanted to do it. Some people don't do it out of self-respect. Some people do it out of also self-respect. Some people do it just because they can. But my point that I'm trying to pass across is the problem with dealing with hoes, especially the undercover ones, they really fuck up your mind. Because one, they are bringing problems that are not even yours. Do you understand? Why are you bringing traumas that are not even mine, knowing fully well I don't deal with such kind of things when you come to my life? You have to, if you're going to live with me, and I'm not saying I'll ever deal with a whore. Maybe I've never. I mean, it's part of life for a man, to know the difference between a good girl and a bad girl and a whore and a virgin or some kind of things. Which, look, you might say virgins are not there, but I believe they're there. There can never be scarcity of a certain breed, There's no way it can ever go extinct. Yes, you might say women explore their sexual nature at a young age. Yes, with their friends or with something. Women are weird, more weird than us. But as the title was saying, I don't want to divert from the main topic, but with whores, especially you women, when you know very well, especially now, because my life now is public, and if you get to see this video and you're a whore, please do not try and seduce me, because I will see you in a disgusting way. And it's not as if I see myself higher than you. No, we're all the same. I am a sinner, you're a sinner. I have done things which are bad. You have done things which are bad. I am going to do things which are bad. You are going to do things which are bad, which is true. But things dealing with that, just no, man. Personally, no. And it's not as if I am afraid. I'm like, really? It's not a must. Is it? Is it a must? So, when it comes to dealing with whores, man, you have your fun. As the guys who like having fun with whores, you have your fun. Me, I'll not be in a position telling you that you don't have a, no. Even if I'll have a son and he likes having fun with whores, do you think I'll tell him, yes, this is my opinion and it's my son, but if he wants to continue with that, fine. What do you want me to do? As long as he's safe, as long as he doesn't bring any form of sickness to me, fine. But I don't think it's something worth trying, for your own benefit, like mentally, because you touching peepees with another man in another dimension, figuratively, and then you see a woman who has gathered trauma from other men, and then she's sad, and then she's trauma. No, it's too much work, too much baggage. Like, bro, come on, really. But I don't know. Things are there. I think I usually appreciate seeing whores as much as I can't say I hate them, because one, the beauty of this world, there's a law of balance. Balance is a law that cannot be transgressed. There are whores and there are good girls. You might say in this generation, whores are too much. Maybe maybe they've always been there. You never know. They've always been there. And just social media, maybe it's trying to, let's say, make a lot of noise about them, But with that notion of saying, this one's the virgins or the good girls are nowhere or their ass. Look, it's true. Sometimes the good girls aren't good looking. But I don't believe every good girl is actually ass. And I believe the woman in my mind that I'm trying to marry isn't there. She's not real. That means I have to coach a woman into my ways, into the way I want her to actually, how can I say this, into my form of imagination. As much as I want her to serve me, I believe if she's healthy enough here and also here, she'd also want me to serve her in any way a man can. Do you understand? So, but if a woman who's not healthy, which is a whore, I mean, you're like, it's like another baggage. and you can sense it from afar. I mean, us as guys, personally as a guy, I can see a hole from far. We can sense it. We can look at each other and we're like, she's a hole. And we know where to put you. Like, we know how to deal with you. You know, if shit hits the fan, we know what to say. We know who to say. We know who to talk to know, you know, the minute details about your life. You know, that when you try and become, you know, too much, I'm not watching it, but yeah, but I'm not saying even hoes are bad people. I mean, there's some hoes who are actually good people, I guess. There's some people who have been born from women who are hoes, and they grow up being, you know, exceptional people. I mean, there's some people who are being called son of a whore, and they don't care. Maybe it might be fictional, maybe it might be movie things. Fine, we have no problem with that. But you can never be in a position. Now, I'm talking in the sense that now, let's say you are a son or a daughter of a whore, and use that as something that will make you, you know, controlled or limited. You know, you have to make your name, and that takes a lot of work. That means breaking a lot of generational curses or traumas, you know. But if you believe in God and believe in things like the spirituality and the universe and such kind of things, you'll be fine. But that was not the main point of this video. This video has been specifically recorded and it has been edited to tell you hoes, you guys are fucking disgusting, especially the fucking undercover bobs. Like, what the hell? How can you go somewhere wearing so beautiful, but when it comes to your phone or to the way you live, it's so bad and different? There's no integrity. Like, bro, even try. You can even try. At least try for a month and try and do act mode. But every single step of your life, you're just lying and lying and lying and, you know, sleeping around like that. It's even disgusting. So, but I'm just a man created by God, the same way you are a man created by God, and we all try and judge and talk, and I judge and I hate hoes. Trust me, as much as I am a person who believes in God and Jesus Christ, don't ever fucking touch me if you're a hoe in a sexual way. I don't want to deal with you. Fuck you. But at the same time, bless you. I bless you. I bless that you will change and you'll find God. And if you have children, they will end up being good people on this earth, and they will bring so much change and positive change to the world.